Defensive mode engaged.
Sword! Ha! Yeah! Look! The terminal's over there! But what are all those things surrounding it? It looks like they've sealed out the terminal. Let's try clearing them out.
Mine to wield. Ultimatum protocol.
Steady as stone. Wait. You keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Leave it up to me. Defensive mode engaged. Fearless.
Time to clean up.
Fearless.
Wayne, a moonlit light for all.
Paradigm shift. Installation chamber deployed. Preparing for dust.
As a good night shield. Can't we get rid of them? These are knotted moonlight vines. I've seen information about them in the terminals. I can show you how to clear them out. Huh? What did you do, Eggie? Let's try that again. Success! The terminal should be working now! Come try it out, Eggie! I activated the terminal, but much of the data is missing. Huh? Did those vines from earlier break something? Knotted moonlight vines. They grow in places where the ancient moon's power has been thrown into turmoil. Perhaps that's why there's a damaged engineering blueprint here. Oh! Oh! You can barely make it out now! So, any news about Columbina? The terminal shows that a young girl entered this place, accompanied by a giant flying creature.
That matches what your buddy said! Look! There's that Mega Koheki again! And it's flying up that big tree! Let's hope you're right! Come on! Next up, that tree!
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
Now that we're looking at it up close, this tree's so big! It's more like a wall! What's that shiny... Look! There's a door over there! Oh, looks like the door won't open! But there's a crack! Let's see what's inside! There's a door to the left of the pavilion! Seems like a back door. And where there's a back door, there's gotta be a path! Let's find it! Nothing interesting on the right. There's a little pavilion in the middle with these really tall struts on top. Could that be the antenna set up Paimon saw earlier?
Cleanup sequence initiated.
A new moon rises.
Annihilation mode. Insulation chamber.
I must leave no stone.
Extinguish.
As a dutiful maid would.
Merciless.
Steady as stone.
Defensive mode.
Surge.
Into the void. Preparing for dust up.
Converge.
Cleanup sequence in the...
Leave it all to me. Time to clean up.
Defensive mode engaged.
A moonlit night for all.
Annihilation mode. Never star goes out. Annihilate. Accelerating.
Security check in progress. Unidentified life forms detected.
Oh no! We're trapped! take us to the top, right? The Mega Kuhenki flew up there earlier. That means we might find Columbina there.
Insufficient energy detected. Sky mount startup failed. Please check the power system.
Huh? Skynaut must mean this elevator, right? Looks like they're really struggling for energy up here on the moon. We need to find out where we can get some more. Look! Is that a path over there? Maybe we should check it out? Well, what do you know? There's another terminal here. And there aren't any moonlight vines nearby either. Talk about a pleasant surprise. Aggie, come give this one a try. Let's see if it works.
All right. Terminal activated. Reading relevant information.
Paimon has a feeling we're gonna find some unexpected intel this time.
Found it. A complete engineering blueprint.
Wow! This one looks fresh off the press. Let Paimon take a closer look. Huh. That stuff on the left looks just like the Ungien ring from the outside, but what are those two things on the right?
The diagram in the bottom right. That's the power hub for the entire facility. It's located underground.
Great! Looks like that's our destination. So, what's this one in the top right?
It's the destination of the sky mount we just rode. The Space Life Form Capture Station.
Space Life Form Capture Station? Did Paimon hear that right?
composed of the Ungien biosphere and the space life form capture station. Its designer was named Ungien, a researcher in the field of life sciences. He believed that among the stars lived many mysterious creatures we haven't discovered.
Do those kinds of creatures really exist? Why did he want to capture them?
Because he wanted to overturn Ibn Bellum's theory. He believed that the deep space signal received by the dragons was not a message their king had sent back, but rather, it came from some mysterious creature from beyond the stars.
So, it all comes back to that signal.
Yes. To that end, he built the capture station in the space above Ungien Circle.
What a crazy idea! So, was it a success?
I haven't found any relevant records.
Makes sense. First off, though, we have to solve our power problem. The blueprints say the power system's underground. So, let's get moving! This looks like a pipe for powering the elevator, huh? It seems to be in pretty bad shape. But at least that means we're heading in the right direction.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right? Did they run from home too?
What's going on out there?
The terminal records a sea of highly concentrated ancient moon energy beneath Ungien Circle. It provides power to the entire facility. But the leakage of this highly concentrated energy can cause storms that will harm living beings. But don't worry. This seclusion field can temporarily hold the storms back, so long as we don't exit the generator's range.
They call this a pleasant surprise, right?
super duper high up. Paimon's getting real curious. Did the dragon manage to capture any mysterious space creatures?
Turbine 1, auto-diagnostic. Operation normal. Turbine 2, auto-diagnostic. 2, malfunctions detected. Turbine 3, auto-diagnostic. 1, malfunction detected. Turbine 4, auto-diagnostic. 4, malfunctions detected. Arcane storm occlusion field activated. Please proceed to the malfunction points for maintenance. Turbine 2, repaired. Turbine 3, repaired.
The storm's raging out there! We've got to get close to the next occlusion field before we jump!
There's a terminal over...
Oh, there's a terminal, all right. We'll leave this to you, Eggy.
Turbine 4, repaired.
Ah, monsters! Look sharp! We gotta protect Eggy while she reads the terminal!
I must leave no stone unturned, as a good knight should. deployed.
A new moon rises.
Preparing for dust up.
As a dutiful maid warlord. Surge.
Cleanup sequence. Ultimatum protocol.
Green moons converge.
Defensive mode engaged.
As a good night should. I'll catch up.
Mine to wield. Cleanup sequence initiated. Preparing for dust up.
Surge. A new moon rises.
Insulation chamber. Annihilate.
As a dutiful maid warlord.
Defensive mode engaged. Annihilation mode.
Flame.
Insulation chamber.
A moonlit night for all. Surge.
Preparing for dust up.
Peggy, the Traveler's beaten those monsters. How are things on your end?
This is Project Moongazer.
Huh? Is that recorded in this one too?
Nothing about the project. But there's a supplementary note. To my mentors, Ungien and his beloved McGee's Getty. Your contributions to Project Moongazer shall not be forgotten.
Sounds like something an academia student would write. To Mr. Alhaitham, thank you for your contributions to Paimon Studies. Or something like that. Paimon saw one on Alhaitham's desk. One of his students must have written it.
That's all it says. There are no further records.
Aw, Paimon was hoping for more than that. Oh well. What about the power system?
It's fixed. I'm activating it now.
Oh, it worked! Uh-oh. Those big wheels are spinning so fast, they might suck us in! We gotta skedaddle! Now!
Malfunction detected. Please proceed with the emergency passage to exit the facility.
Oh, come on! The elevator's broken again?
Over there. We'll go through the emergency passage.
Are we really gonna go this way? Whoa! Big wheels sent those monsters flying! We should definitely make sure not to touch those! Oh no! The wheels are speeding up again! Talk about a lucky break! This makes getting up top so much easier! So many monsters! Never mind them! Those wheels are coming in hot! Not again!
keep them. I no longer need offerings.
Looks like we fixed the power hub. And these pipes are back to normal, too. We should be able to start the elevator now, right? Okay, nice and steady. We shouldn't fall this time. I'm actually wondering what this space lifeform capture station looks like. And if the dragon researchers ever caught any space creature. Speaking of which, Traveler, do you think the dragons would have mistaken you for a space creature and captured you for their research if you'd arrived back then? Never mind. Best not to dwell on such scary thoughts.
Dragons don't eat humans. What's so scary about them?
Aggie, are you going through a rebellious phase? You're talking back to grown-ups like a little bird who's learned to fly.
You're not a grown-up. And I am not a little bird. Nor do I have wings to fly with.
Hey! Keep that up, and Paimon's gonna confiscate all your snacks! Look! Over there! It's Tibet! This is Paimon's first time seeing it from afar! It's beautiful! Are we about to enter outer space? So, the space lifeform capture station really is in space! Wow! Good going, Ungien! into space. Let's search this place carefully first. Paimon just hopes we don't get jumped by any space life forms.
I'll keep this close.
Maggie, how's everything going? Ungi's left, you say? Then let's... one moment. We appear to have guests. Traveler, Paimon, how did you...
Calabina! Oh, it's really you this time! Finally! We found you!
Of course not. I'm glad to see you. I'd go so far as to call this a pleasant surprise.
What did Paimon say?
Still, how did you get to the moon? I suppose that's the moon's gravity for you. It was even able to pull your journey into its orbit.
Paimon wouldn't have stumbled into this situation if it weren't for Eggy being so confusing.
Eggy? Is that your name now? My name is... Ninin.
She's Ninin, aka Eggy.
Please don't blame her, Paimon. I, too, am partly responsible for this.
Oh, Paimon was just kidding. But why would you say that? What exactly happened between you two anyway?
Let me see. After returning to the moon, I had an idea. I wanted to tidy this place up and then invite my friends to come visit.
So, you were going to throw a moon party!
Yes. So I spread my power throughout the moon, checking every corner to make sure it was safe. Soon, I discovered some things I did not understand. Ninin was one of them. I still don't know what she and her kind are.
Eggy? Isn't she a Kuhenki? You know, just a slightly different color. Well, a completely different color, but that's no big deal, right?
I'd say their origins are different. The ones we see in Tevat are born from my Kuvaki. But the power flowing through the bodies of the Kuhenki here comes from a moon of an earlier era. Beyond that, there are other things hidden within Ninin's body which have nothing to do with the moon.
Nothing to do with the moon? No wonder you said she isn't a Kuhenki.
Maybe this is what caused her kind to develop such unique behaviors.
What kind of behaviors?
I discovered Ninin in an underground forest. She was very weak and unconscious at the time. I tried to heal her with Kuvaki, but to little avail. After bringing her back to the surface, I found that she began subconsciously consuming her kin. Only then did she slowly awaken.
Wait! She ate her own kind?
Yes. Kuhenki would never do this. I believe only certain abyssal creatures would. But the power that flows through Ninin does not derive from the abyss. I consumed others of my kind? I don't remember. You weren't fully conscious at that time. And perhaps I should use the word merge. They gave themselves to help awaken you. Yes, that sounds less like a horror story.
Well, I'm still a bit uneasy.
Yes, I had my concerns as well. So I brought her back to Silvermoon Hall to keep her away from her kin for the time being.
So, you did that to isolate her? But what about the regular Kuhenki? What if Aggie started absorbing them?
Don't worry. That only happens between Ninin and her own kind. I lent her my power so the Frost Moon Scions wouldn't worry if they suddenly discovered a black Kuhenki, but couldn't find me. Though, I didn't expect you to come back here. I am sorry, but I must reclaim my mission. I don't know what your mission is, I'm afraid. But if the moon's gravity has brought you back here, perhaps I can help. You said that she can absorb the power of the ancient moon from the terminals in the ruins. That seems like a safe approach.
Oh yeah! We ran into other Kuhenki like Aggie on our way here too, but we didn't see any of that eating her own kind stuff. Could it be because the power of the ancient moon in the terminal was enough to keep her full?
That sounds likely.
That said, Aggie couldn't absorb anything from the terminal at the entrance to Ungien Circle because it was being affected by the moon's power. Was that your doing, Columbina?
No. That's due to the upheaval in the lunar sea. It kicked off an Archeoloon storm, which in turn spread highly concentrated ancient moon energy all the way here. As it happens, I'm on my way to take care of that. Otherwise, this power will cause harm to all living beings other than Kuhenki.
That won't do! Paimon still wants to attend your moon party!
Maggie.
You mean the Mega Kuhenki we saw earlier?
Her name's Maggie, and the lunar sea is her home. It's thanks to that high concentration of energy that she's taken her current form. She has a companion there as well, named Ungien.
Oh! So, there are two Mega Kuhenki?
Yes, but Ungi's been very irritable lately. He got into a fight with Maggie, the aftershocks of which stirred up the lunar sea and caused the storm.
Oh dear! Companions are supposed to get along, not fight! Take the Traveler and Paimon, for instance. We never fight about anything. I respect my elders.
And you are great teachers. I've learned a lot from you about getting along with friends.
In that case, leave this to us. We'll get those Mega Kuhenki to make up.
That alone won't be enough, unfortunately. The Archeoloon storm has already formed, so I plan to extract the ancient moon's fount at the center of the lunar sea, which lies at the heart of the energy storm.
Oh! And that will not only calm the storm, but also prevent further problems, even if they start fighting again?
I believe so, yes.
Alrighty then! When do we head out? The sooner we solve this problem, the sooner we can help Eggie! Paimon really wants to know what her mission is!
I had been monitoring Ungi's movements before you arrived. If we want to avoid hurting him, it might be best if we wait for him to leave before retrieving the ancient moon's fount. Then, we can look to help him and Maggie mend fences. Maggie told me that she can't detect Ungi's energy fluctuations at the moment. That means he must have gone somewhere else.
Huh? Wait! Aren't we wasting time dawdling around here then?
Not to worry. We can still make it in time if we leave right away. Please, wait. I want to ask her a question. Maggie? Sure, but she might not be able to answer you very well. Maggie. Hello. My name is Ninin. Is yours McGee's Getty?
Maggie's Getty? Wait a minute! Isn't that the name from the terminal just now? So, she turned into a Mega Kuhenki? What's going on? Then the second one, Ungi, could that be?
I don't know what to make of this either. But that's most likely Ungien. What's wrong? You look shocked. Two dragon researchers and Project Moongazer? It seems my home has secrets that even I know nothing about. Come with me for now. Once we resolve the issue of the Archeoloon storm, we might be able to speak to Ungi.
Okay, let's go!
Maggie, please show my friends the way.